Going on, everybody? It's your boy Mike Rashid, as if you didn't know that. But anyway, today was a really good day. Armageddon Part 2. We had some true iron addicts, flew all the way in from Connecticut to handle their business. One of the guys is getting ready for boot camp, joining the Marine Corps. Thank you for your service in advance. And this guy has a ton of heart. Both of these guys have a lot of heart.
My name is Craig Love. I'm from Connecticut and came out here to train up Mike because his trainings, it was legit. I watch his videos and, the density style of his training, and I wanted to incorporate that into my own workouts and get on that level. So,
my name's Eric, and I'm out here training with my friend Craig. He kind of shed some light to me about these guys, the iron addicts, everybody, Rob, Mike, CT, and kind of fell in love with their style of training, but I never experienced it, so I figured why not, give it a shot, see how I feel about it. And after this, I think I fell in love with it. It's nothing that I've ever experienced before, and it's great, You get a stupid pump afterwards, and you feel like you're working, you feel like you're doing something. It's not just, an hour or 2 hours in the gym, and then you get done, and you're like, okay, now what? After this, just the constant work, you feel great.
Whenever you do a program that is not your typical program, it's very difficult. So a lot of people are afraid or intimidated to step out of their comfort zone. When you step out of your comfort zone doing legit training, you get a lot out of it because the body adapts. And when your body has adapted to what you're used to doing every day, your gains start to plateau. So it's good to switch it up to optimize your training and your gains. So basically they wanted to do an arm workout, and that's what we did. However, they had no idea of the intensity of the arm workout. I need 100 reps of curls, preacher curls on the machine, and diamond push-ups to really isolate the triceps. For the diamonds, back straight, put your hand in the diamond like that, and try to touch your chest on the hand, okay? And full extension at the top. 100 reps total, so let's do 20 reps to 25 at a time for 4, and I'll be adding weight as we go along. People see the videos, you see it, you see us training, but you will never understand how it feels unless you actually do it. It feels a lot different than it looks. It's very humbling. How often do you see guys almost passing out from training arms? You know what I mean? But let me tell you something. The first time me, Rob, and CT trained arms together, it was like that. It was excruciating pain in a good way. The pumps that I had were pumps that I had never had before. And and it was an arm workout, it was an arm day. So these guys came out here and experienced that master plan type of training. Force yourself to grow, let's go. Come on, this is the warm up, let's go. This is a warm up, come on. This ain't hard. Good, come on.
Most favorite part of the workout was just the warm up. The warm up, it was something I never experienced before. Just the constant work, immediate pump.
We started out with a warm up. I like to call it a warm up. It's really a pre-exhaust. Really big on pre-exhausting the muscle group that you're gonna work. It's a couple different reasons. One reason is it's a proper warm up. You don't wanna get into heavy lifting cold. You wanna warm up properly. Some people stretch, I prefer to warm up. I prefer to, get the muscles fired up, get the blood into those muscles so you prevent injury and just more fired up when you get into the movements. Also, you're pre-exhausting it, so you're not going into it your strongest. So why would you do that? Well, basically, the more trauma you cause into your muscles, the better it grows. So the more difficult the movements are, the more you're getting out of it. So we're making these movements more difficult before we even start by the pre-exhaust movements. So they started out with basically 100 reps of machine preacher curls, and we started out with diamond push-ups to put a lot of emphasis on the triceps. When they got too burnt out for that, we went to just a regular push-up. Any push-up is working your triceps. It really doesn't matter where your hand positioning is. If you can get through it with 2 sets of 50, that's fine. 1 set of 100. If you're a superhero, if you're not of this world, then that's fine. You know what I mean? But you could break it up. 25 is probably, or 20 will probably be the lowest that I would break up the warm-up or the pre-exhaust. And we moved on to the next movement. It's an exercise me and Rob love to do on arm day. We set up 3 different barbells. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna blast biceps. So we're gonna do curls, 15 reps with the light one, 12, 10, come right back. 15, 12, 10. I'm gonna fill y'all out, see if y'all can do a third time. 15, 12, 10. Well, we started with a pretty light weight. One of the guys typically do a lot of body weight movements, so you know, I'm not gonna give him super heavy weight. So we did 15 for the light one, 12 for the moderate one, 10 for the heavier one. And we repeated that 3 times. So 15, 12, 10, 15, 12, 10, 15, 12, 10, no breaks. Your break is however long it takes from you to walk from the heavy one to the light one. And the light one, I call it a break. That's your break. They did it, handled it, knocked it out, boom, all good. Then we moved to one of our signature moves, partner skull crushers. You put 2 benches together, you lay head to head, 10 reps, pass it to your partner, 10 reps, pass it to your partner. Your break is as long as it takes for your partner to get through his reps. So it's probably gonna be about 10 to 15 seconds, and then you right back after it. You know, you wanna do a weight that's fairly heavy for you, okay? And we're getting low breaks, short breaks. We're keeping that tension on the muscle. Come on, 5, good. 6, come on. 7, always spot check your partners. 7, come on. Make sure that the area that you're supposed to be working is being engaged. So come on. The hypertrophy is just through the roof. You know, the pumps you're gonna get from these kind of movements is phenomenal. And on top of that, you're getting your cardio in because your heart rate is really never dropping. Your heart rate is elevated while you're building muscle. That's the best way to keep your body fat low and keep building muscle, okay? So after that, we moved over to 7-ups. Some people call it 7-ups, some 21s. I don't care what you call it, you do it. It's an old school movement. So you start 7 at the bottom, 7, then I move my hand. 7 reps, move my hand. 7, 4 reps, full range of motion, then pass it to your partner. And you do the same. And we're gonna pass it back and forth 3 times. All right, you stand there with your partner put his fist in your chest. You do 7 reps from the bottom up to the fist. 7, they move their fist, you come up to the top, fist back. 7 from the top to the middle. 7, they move their fist, a full range of motion of 7. Kind of like the 5-5-5 we do in the hack squats. So you do 7, pass it to your partner, they knock it out, pass it back and forth. You go back and forth, you can go till death, or you can go, you know, until for 3 sets. However you want to do it, just do it, but max out. If you have to take a break, take a short break, but do not sit the weights down. 7, beautiful, full range. Don't drop it, do not put it down. Good. Come on. 1, 2. We had to take a short break because somebody almost threw up and was, you know, feeling kind of sick and lightheaded. So once again, when you're training in a completely different capacity that's really legit, it's tough on the body. So, you know, your body's is scrambling, trying to figure out what's going on. It's trying to, you know, get everything stable. And sometimes you might have to throw up, you know, you will get lightheaded. He was losing color. So what happens? Big Rob came through with a skill, with a certain talent that many of you don't even know about. You had to know that Rob was the buffest yoga instructor on earth. So he came over with his namaste skills, had him doing some breathing techniques. And I'm messing around, but it really worked.
All right, guys, do not panic when you guys are feeling dizzy or you're about to throw up. What you want to do is take deep breath. You make yourself calm down. You have control of your body. So what you want to do is take a deep breath into your nose and then blow it out through the mouth. Soft. When you panic, you ain't getting no oxygen, you're not breathing, all right? So try it out, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and you're going through something like that. I mean, control your breathing.
So Rob helped him, he coached him in breathing techniques to get him back to a normal breathing pattern, and then he came back, it was still his motherfucking set. So they did a half marathon barbell curls, 1 to 10, brutal, 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 brutal. We moved on to the next movement, tricep extensions with the dumbbell behind the head. It's a very basic movement, but I find that it is very, very effective with getting that big meaty triceps and putting on that mass on the back of the arms. So we did, you know, I explained during the movements, I might say 20 reps. I'm just giving you some kind of a guideline. You know, when we're doing hypertrophy work like this, the reps, the amount of reps is not that important. It's the work that you put in. Your work capacity is what's important. And what I want on each set is I want maximum reps. Whatever you can do, the most amount that you can do. If you can only get to 8, that's fine. If you can get to 25, do 25. Don't stop at 20, because I say 20. You stop when you have to stop. When you can't get that last rep, that's when you're golden at that point, okay? So we did that and finished it with a drop set. So after that, we did more triceps. A lot of guys like to do a lot of, you know, curls all day when training arms. Curls are essential. You must do curls. You must train your body completely. However, when you're training arms, one thing you have to realize is the bicep is not the biggest part of your arm. It's the triceps. You know, the triceps come from back here, here, all the way over here. So it takes up the majority of the arm. So I like to give a little bit more attention on the triceps.
Favorite part of the workout was definitely the tricep extensions.
See, he's laughing because he feel like he could do it, but he's at muscle failure. And that's what we want. I think he's good on that side.
Even when I got to a light weight that I'm used to myself, I was really burnt out, and I could feel it. It just a real light weight, and even on low reps, I couldn't even get it up. He had to help me out, and even on to drop the lighter weight, my triceps were just really burnt out, and I couldn't, so tight everywhere.
We did some cable extensions with both hands, and we supersetted it with single arm extensions, which is one of my favorite movements for triceps. You know, I like to do singles with a lot of body parts, legs, shoulders, you name it, arms especially. You wanna, you know, some people, one side may be stronger than the other side. So if you're always doing both hands or both arms, you know, something might be compensating for something else. You're not getting that full work on both sides. So it's good when you can to do single arm, isolated type movements to do that. So we supersetted triceps with more triceps, just really trying to burn it out. And then after that, we burnt out with more push-ups, which is all tricep work. All right, so this workout, these guys handled it like bosses. They didn't complain, they didn't cry. You know, they had some impediments along the way. You know, they got their heads right and completed the workout. That's all I asked for.
What I'm gonna take home from this whole experience is just the more work on each muscle, you know, more strenuous warm-ups just to get the blood in the muscle, the tearing, just the work so it could just build and become bigger and stronger. And just, that's how you get the gains, right?
I came out here expecting a real good workout with Mike, and that's exactly what I got. You know, you guys got to try this at home. You know, incorporate a complete burnout into your workouts until you get just that 1 or 2 rep failure, even at low weight. I leave for the Marines April 14th, and I've been training a lot for it. I started working out not too long ago, and Mike's way of training really helped me out into understanding, you know, complete failure with my reps. The way I used to do it is nowhere near how his training is. He had me completely burned out, lightweight, and it was humbling getting down to that lightweight and being a complete failure. And it's really gonna help me, I think, in my future in the Marine Corps. So
it is a huge joy and a huge pleasure for myself to have people like these guys, you know, coming from Connecticut. We have people from coming all over the country, all over the world to experience this type of training, Not everybody shoot the videos though. Some people want to keep their experience to themselves, but the ones that do shoot the videos, we show you guys. You know, we do this for y'all. Y'all come out here, we love y'all, we appreciate y'all, and it makes us happy to see you guys adapting that mind state that we try to share. You know, that never say die, never lay down to that adversity, that type of mind state. You know, when we say overtrain, overtrain it's not a training style, it is a mind state. It is taking something that people think that's too much, you're overdoing it. Yes, that's what I'm doing. You know, you're being extremely efficient, you know, at everything you do in life. And this is practice right here in the gym. I tell people that all the time. You put yourself through these tough, difficult exercises. It's painful, it hurts, you know, it's taking a long time. You put yourself through that intentionally, you know, you're tapping into that will. You know, the more you do it, the more readily available that will is available to you. You can easily access it. So when you're faced with something outside of the gym in life that's hard, it's difficult, when most people want to lay down to it, pass the buck, cry, you handle it. And it's not even an issue. You welcome adversity because you know adversity is going to make you stronger, it's going to make you wiser. You understand? There's a lot of glory in that. So y'all keep it up, all you iron addicts. We love y'all, man. Appreciate you guys coming out here, getting down, experiencing this overtraining firsthand. You know, just keep it up. We will be doing our first master plan certification in June, so y'all stay tuned for that. This is will be a well-recognized training certification. We have some really big announcements coming, and this is something you don't want to miss out on. You will be learning our complete program, the program that comes from the master himself, CT Fletcher, and you know, you will have myself, Big Rob, Liz Friel, Eddie Avakoff, you have Chris Albert, Kim Jones, so many, Tanya Moore, so many legit, very respected and successful athletes teaching you a lot of these techniques. Everything from bodybuilding, powerlifting, strongman, combat training, high endurance, SEAL training, you know what I mean? Tough Mudder training, you name it. It's all everything encompassing the iron sport, we will be providing that type of training. So y'all make sure y'all sign up for it. It's on the Metroflex LBC's website and also on CT Fletcher's website. You know, be part of history. Be a part of history. You don't want to miss this, all right? All you iron addicts out there, y'all stay strong, keep your head up, chest up, head high, back straight, and I see y'all in the next go round, all right? One love.